48-45. 48 points. You let the Seahawks put up 48 points. And I'm supposed to come out here on a Monday and try and tell you guys that it's going to all be okay, that there's bright spots and there's good things, there's building blocks to go off of. All right, here's a building block to go off of. Dan Campbell has less wins at the same point in his career than Matt Patricia did.
Welcome to Detroit!
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. As you guys know, I'm Hat and Beard. Let's get into the Lions. Week 4, I guess you could call it a game against the Seattle Seahawks. Evidently, game went exactly the way that Roger Goodell wanted it to. No defense, because, you know, really, if the Lions had a bad defense, just a bad defense, like the number 31 ranked overall defense, the number 29, just a run-of-the-mill bad defense, we'd be 3-1 right now. But we have compared to historically bad defenses, we make them look good, you guys. We have a terrible defense. All I did was spend all offseason hearing about how Aaron Glenn is the great. I mean, he's. How long are we gonna be able to keep him around? He's the next head coach of insert team. You know, he went and interviewed for the Saints job. You know, that Dennis Allen ended up getting. And Aaron Glenn, he just knows how to put a defense together. He is a defensive genius. He can. I mean, you guys heard me talk about it. I bought into it. I was talking about chessboard style defense, and I was going to put players into position to succeed and blah, blah, blah. Where's the results, man? Where's the results? Where are the results on the field? Where's the pressure? Where's the sacks? Where's the takeaways? Why is Geno Smith looking like an all-pro when you go? I'm not asking for the Buccaneers defense when they won the Super Bowl with John Gruden. I'm not asking for the 85 Bears defense. I'm not even asking for a top 20 defense. I'm asking that the defense make the Seattle Seahawks, who are averaging 17 points a game, I'm asking you to make them punt once in the game. One punt. That's all I'm asking for. One punt. And you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even do one punt. You couldn't even bring their punter out one time, because AG is such a brilliant defensive coordinator. He's so smart. He's got a 10,000 IQ, right? Just like all of our other coaching maneuvers we've made. Ben Johnson's the only one with an actual game plan, it seems like. Our offense isn't the problem. Even though we were down, we had no St. Brown, no Swift. We were down to 3 active wide receivers. TJ Hawkinson finally showed up and stepped out. Boy, I'm glad it took almost 3 years and people being like, hey, you're a bust and we're going to force feed you the rock for you to finally have some productivity. You're Eric Ebron light, just maybe a little bit more talented, but your statistics don't back it up, man. Our offense isn't the problem. Our problem is the defense, man. I don't understand what's going on with our defense. I was told, AG, our coaching staff, big brains, 10,000 IQ. Where you at, Dan? Where's the decisions, Dan? What the hell, Dan? You know, last year at this point, our offense was the weak spot. So what did Dan do? He went out there and he fired Anthony Lynn. I'm sorry. He demoted Anthony Lynn down to play call, less than offensive coordinator, to co-offensive or co-play calling. And then Ben Johnson took over at the end of the season. You see what happened there. Does Aaron Glenn need to be demoted? Do we need to elevate, I don't know, Aubrey Pleasant or Colonel friggin' Sanders at this point, dude? Because look, Aaron Glenn last year, he went out and he buried the tape, and we're turning things. You didn't turn shit around, man. All you did was go out and bring in more talent. Okay, you got Malcolm Rodriguez in the 4th round. You had the number 2 overall selection, Aiden Hutchinson, who was at one point leading all rookies in sacks with 3 that he got in one game against the Washington Commies. Okay, he's been silent ever since then. He gets double teamed nearly every freaking play, but none of your other players can manage to get any pressure on the quarterback. Okay, you brought in talent. You brought in Deshaun Elliott, but now I get it. Tracy, maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe this is because Tracy Walker got hurt. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe Tracy Walker was the linchpin that kept this defense afloat. Maybe he was the key, and without him, we're just going to struggle. So maybe we can't put this all on Aaron Glenn, but I'm going to put it all on Aaron Glenn, man. The offense has been successful. The offense has talent, and when the offense has injuries on their with their talented players, they still manage to put up 45 25 points in a game that they should have won. I don't want to hear about the pick six costing us the game, dude. Our offense scores. Our offense puts up points. Our defense isn't just leaky. Our defense is non-existent, man. You couldn't make the Seahawks punt once, and then after the game, Rashad Penny, just to rub salt in the wound, injury to insult to injury, he comes out and he says, we knew what defenses they were going to run based on their alignments, and we would make adjustments at the line. They knew what we were going to do, and Aaron Glenn didn't make any adjustments. Aaron Glenn, listen to me, Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn, I swear to God, Aaron Glenn, that next week when we go to Foxborough and we square off against third-string quarterback Bailey Zappi and the high-potent, high-flying offense of the New England Patriots, who's commanded by, who's their offensive coordinator? Oh, yeah, that's right. Matt freaking Patricia! Okay, Matt Patricia is their OC. If he comes in, if we go to Foxborough and Aaron Glenn hasn't figured it out by then, and we let Bailey Zappi and the New England Patriots put up over 20 points on us, then Aaron Glenn, look, I think Aaron Glenn should fucking be a man and resign today. He should walk in and be a man and admit that he's not who he thought he was, that he sucks, that he's been oversold, he's not the most talented person for the job, and he should resign. That's what he should do. And if he doesn't resign, the next week, the minute the Patriots put up 24 points and their way to a win, because they're going to rout us, that's what's going to happen, they're going to rout us, we will be outcoached at every corner we will be outcoached by, because Bill Belichick knows how to put together a successful coaching staff. That's why his coaching tree is unsuccessful outside of his house, because he doesn't have guys who he doesn't groom guys to become future head coaches. He puts guys in the position to succeed for his coaching style, for the way he runs his organization, man. And if Aaron Glenn lets up over more than 20 points, if Aaron Glenn lets up more than 24 points to a stagnant New England Patriots offense, he doesn't even travel with the team back to Detroit. He can't travel back. You've showed that you have a short leash with your coaching staff with what you did with Anthony Lynn last year. You identified the weak spot in your organization and you removed it. And now that weak spot has become our strong suit, right? Because Ben Johnson has become a phenomenal offensive coordinator. We need to hold that very short leash with AG. And I know it's not going to be fun because everybody loves Aaron Glenn. Everybody loves, and I'll admit, Aaron Glenn seems like a really fun guy. The banter between him and Deuce Staley at practice looks like, that's funny. It's entertaining. It draws views into HBO for Hard Knocks. It gives you clips that you can make. But it doesn't win you games, man! I am so sick of moral arguments, of moral victories, of, they seem cool, they seem nice, I need wins, man! Because Matt Patricia has had more wins in the same amount of time span that Dan Campbell did when he was head coach, with a less talented roster, with a less aggressive offense, sure, they had Matt Stafford, but Jared Goff has been electric this year. We have a more talented offense who's put up some more points, but it doesn't matter because we can't outscore an opponent who doesn't punt the ball, man. They didn't punt once. What are you supposed to do, man? This is completely unacceptable, man. This is totally unacceptable, Dan. And I can't have it anymore, guys. You need to figure it out. The long and short, Dan Campbell, you better feel your ass getting hot in that hot seat, man. Aaron Glenn, you are not going to be a head coach anywhere, because what merit do you garner with the product that you're putting out there? Zero merit, dude. This is a meritocracy. What have you done for me lately? Nothing, dude. I almost wish you would have gotten a head coaching job somewhere so that we could have elevated somebody else or brought in an actual defensive coordinator, because unfortunately what we're now seeing is that the coaching style that I was really hype on, because as a player it helps you connect. You become friends with your coaches, right? When they're all ex-players, they're not actual coaches. But what we can argue is that when we have an actual coach, an actual coordinator, not a player's coach, not a former player, not someone who's going to be buddy, man, who knows how to get through to the players, man, who's going to get the most out of them, man, when we put Ben Johnson, who's an actual coordinator, in a position to call plays, look at how unbelievably good our offense is. Even when you're down DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra St. Brown, when you're down DJ Shark, who's, at this point, fucking cut DJ Shark, dude. He's absolutely worthless, dude. If you're not gonna make yourself available when it's your time to shine, when opportunity come knocking, and you don't let that motherfucker in, you need to go, dude. DJ Shark, garbage. Get out of here. I'll take Josh Reynolds all day, every day. At least Josh Reynolds has the friggin' balls to get out there and play, even if he is a little dinged up. He at least gives it his all, man, because he understands what is at stake here. If you don't, if you don't succeed with the Lions on your bounce back contract, you ain't gonna get no $10 million 1 year. You gonna get the league minimum, bro. You're gonna get the league minimum. And you know what? Good. I hope you do get the league minimum. I hope you go to Arizona and you're 6th on the fucking depth chart, man, because you're worthless, bro. I was so hype about you, man, but you've just been absolutely worthless. Now, I could sit here and say all the guys are coming off the pup list, and you know, I seen Melifanu out on the field, but I didn't hear any Pascal's name being called. I haven't seen any Okwaras being called. If Aiden Hutchinson is getting double teamed all the time, and Aaron Glenn is such a brilliant, just a big-brained defensive coordinator, then where's the pressure coming from? Oh, that's right. Our coaching staff sucks. Our coaching staff sucks. Dan Campbell seems like a great guy. I hope you watch this, man. I do, because I'm sorry, but no results, man. You're not delivering, man. And I will not let this go. I will not let this go. Where was Austin Siebert? Oh, that's right. Austin Siebert, after missing 2 field goals last game. Oh, he's magically hurt again. A kicker got hurt again, just like last year. Our kicker got hurt again! The same kicker that got hurt last year, because he sucked last year and he sucks this year. And what did you do? Instead of keeping the guy who came in and did a bang-up job last year and replacement of your hurt kicker, your fucking kicker who can't stay healthy, your fucking kicker who can't stay fucking healthy, you kept that one because, well, your big brain coach, oh, such a 10,000 IQ, such a big brain coaching staff was like, Austin Siebert, he's our man. He's got a big leg, yes, he does. And you fucking cut Riley Patterson, who's only going to go to the Pro Bowl as a kicker in his second year, because last year you could see it on film. He's an actually good kicker, not Austin. I get hurt as a kicker, fucking Siebert. What the fuck, man? How do you get hurt as a fucking kicker? I can't go on anymore. This is absolutely embarrassing. A quarter of the way through the year, we should be 3-1. We should be 3-1 if our defense could just make a team fucking punt, man. If you could make a team fucking punt one fucking time, one fucking punt, we should be 3-1, man. And we're not. We're 1-3. The season's over. The season's lost. I'm hearing Lions fans already talk about the draft, man. We're already back to that. We're back to talking about the draft after week 4 of the fucking season, man. This is unacceptable. This is supposed to be a different culture. Everything is supposed to be different. Everything's the fucking same. You have more talented players and worse results, man. The coaching staff, Brad Holmes, you need to hold their ass to the fire. If they don't fucking figure it, if MCDC and the boys haven't figured it out come week 10, you need to fire Motor City Dan Campbell, put Ben Johnson in as interim head coach, and then you need to start calling Sean fucking Payton every fucking day and finding out exactly how much it's going to cost to make him come back and coach the Detroit Lions, because at this point, that's the only fucking thing that's going to save this goddamn organization from just perpetual shittiness for the duration of my life, man. This is unacceptable results. You're worse statistically than Matt Patricia was at the exact same fucking coaching span in your career. You're 4-16-1. Matt Patricia had 8 wins by this fucking point. So with a less effective roster and 1 fewer games to fucking win in the regular season, this is unacceptable. And we need to hold the organization to a higher standard. You need to voice your concerns. Stop buying tickets to these fucking games. This is fucking unacceptable. Blah blah blah. If Amon Ra was back, no, not if Amon. Our offense isn't the fucking problem. Our offense isn't the fucking problem. We scored 45 fucking points. Our defense needs to make a fucking make a punt. One goddamn time. One fucking punt. That's all I'm asking for. One fucking punt. Anyway, That's going to do it. I can't do this anymore. It's Monday morning. My blood pressure's through the fucking roof. If you like what you've seen, click like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. I've been Hat and Beard. You've been watching me yell at a fucking screen for the past 15 minutes. We'll see you guys later. Fucking peace.